In today's video we will learn about API-led integration. So let's start. What is API-led integration? API-led integration is the process of connecting data and applications via APIs. It allows integration flows to be defined and reused by multiple parties inside and outside of the organization. API-led integration is becoming an important integration strategy, due to the increasing complexity of IT architectures that contain very different applications and data sources that are hosted on-premises, in the cloud, and beyond. API-led integration forms a foundation for interoperability across an enterprise ecosystem that abstracts away the differences across information assets, so that API customers don't have to understand the technical details of those assets. This approach accelerates the connectivity of information assets across the enterprise. Traditionally, information assets have been connected together via enterprise service buses. While these platforms still play a role in an enterprise, they don't scale to connect cloud, SaaS, and IoT assets. An API-led approach creates a pluggable approach to integration that helps break down information silos across the enterprise. Coding for API data integration. We know what API integration is, now let us move on to how it works. There are several approaches to API integration, including writing code in-house or using third-party platforms to build integration pipelines. The first approach is to ask your IT team to write an integration and automation layer, allowing your applications to work together correctly. This will involve your team having to manually integrate, transform, clean, and aggregate the information coming in from diverse applications that your business uses. The downside of manually writing code is that it can be quite complex and cumbersome if more than a couple of applications are involved. Let's consider a Usecase whenever a customer is added to the ERP system. The same should reflect in Marketo and Salesforce, and vice versa. Here each application has its own set of REST APIs that can be used to fetch and update information. API designers for these platforms have the freedom to use whatever architecture they find suitable, REST or SOAP, but this can become a challenge during API integration. When integrating these applications, your IT team will not only have to deal with different API architectures, but also account for the different ways data is formatted, stored, and captured in each of them. This entire process for API integration can take weeks and even months to complete and execute correctly. The other disadvantage of this approach is that a manually coded API integration layer needs to be updated each time any of the APIs or data sources change. If you add a new service, start using a new feature, or make any changes to your business processes. Otherwise, it can lead to your IT team having to rewrite the entire integration layer all over again. Automate with API integration platforms. A better and more common approach to API integration is to make use of third-party integration platforms that overcome the limitations of having to write your code. An end-to-end integration platform can handle all of your API integration needs by importing public and private REST APIs without writing a single line of code. These APIs can be used with other objects in Centerprise, such as built-in transformations and connectors, and automatically run in a loop using the job scheduler feature. These functionalities automate API integration and save you the trouble of manually executing pipelines or individual tasks each time a new transaction takes place. The advantage of using API integration platform is that it is flexible enough to perform any integration-related task that your business needs and allows you to build workflows without coding them yourself. It provides you with a simple and easy-to-use user interface that you can use to create the integration workflow. Here's how it can simplify API integration. Pre-build connectors for numerous cloud-based services and applications, including popular CRMs such as Salesforce that can connect to any open or custom REST API. Wide range of built-in transformations available that can help you aggregate, transform, and format data retrieved from APIs according to your requirements. Simplified mapping takes away the complexity of the data architecture and storage platform. Regardless of whether you are dealing with data in HTTP calls, JSON, XML, SQL, or any other format, you will not need to cater to each data type differently. Integration Platform makes it easy to create and automate data mappings by providing you with drag-and-drop mappings. Powerful branching abilities that allow you to apply conditional logic and transformations in your API integration pipelines. For example, you might want to process data by applying different transformations based on the type of data that is being retrieved. This can be easily achieved by creating branches in the workflow based on your desired conditions. In contrast to writing code yourself, using an integration platform can greatly reduce the time and resources required to automate API integration. It can be as easy as adding the REST API client, creating data mappings, and defining the required transformations, all of which are available in a single user interface. The API integration process that would otherwise take weeks or months can be completed within days. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for latest technical videos and tutorials.